Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Teatime Beeches. I'm your guest host, Connor Tryon from the legendary group Room 2. Today I'm sitting down with your normal host, Deen Allen, and the host of
Hey, guys.
Teatime Beeches. How you doing, buddy?
Going good, how are you? It's kind of
amazing.
weird being on this
Thank
side.
you for letting me host your show.
You're welcome.
I'm so incredibly blessed and honored for this opportunity. Let's dive right in.
Alright.
Social media, how did it all begin for you?
Ooh, social media. I guess it started with MySpace at the time.
Whoa.
I know that's really old school, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
what was
like-
your like song that you put on your MySpace?
Oh.
You know what I mean? You know how everyone had like a track?
Yeah, everyone had that
Right.
one track that you had. I think it was Fergie at the time.
Beautiful.
Because Fergie was big at the time. But I was also into rock, so I used to change
Okay.
it every week.
Okay.
To be
So
cool.
MySpace, and then obviously it's social media's become a huge thing as
Yeah.
of late. What is your main sort of focus? What apps or what are you mainly uploading to?
At the moment,
Yeah.
currently, would be like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I do Snapchat.
Okay.
So all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But like at the time for like doing social media, it was like I had friends who were in bands basically, so I would like promote their bands, and I would go to shows and buy their merch and be like, this is this stuff. Go.
So you've always been around it.
Yeah, I've always been around it, and then I moved to Facebook when it came out.
What made you decide to start the show or start social media in general? Because I also know you have a personal channel. What made you, instead of just being around it and like watching this kind of stuff, what made you start like, oh my god, I want to be a part of this. Like I want to create.
I think it started when I was like around 4. Like
Wow.
doing acting and stuff. Like I never had money, so I couldn't go to like acting classes and that. So I would watch other people.
Sure.
And I was a part of part of a fan club of a show called KTV. So you could go into the studio audience, sometimes be on the show,
Wow.
talk to the presenters, kind of get an experience.
Sure.
And I said that's gonna be me one day.
I like it.
And I also got personal influences, like my grandfather. He was an actor,
Yeah.
singer, dancer, all that. So kind of got that inspiration from him.
Very cool. So now it's scary and very challenging to break into like an acting industry or
Right.
the mainstream media. But now that we have these phones, so is that why you think social media is like, well, it's obviously the most it's the easiest access for you to, so you want to be uploading movies or acting? Like what is your kind of, other than Teatime, what is your favorite thing to work on?
Well, right now I'm currently working on 2 movies.
Tell me about those.
So I'm working on 2 feature films. One's an independent film, and the other one's an LGBT film based on like around homophobia in it. It's
Okay.
called Love of Money.
Love of Money.
Yeah, Love of Money.
I like it.
So it's a pretty good story. I think it's quite heartbreaking in certain areas because it's about a rugby player who falls in love with the photographer and being with him for 5 years and decides like, oh, I get this contract, get to be international. I gotta tend to be straight, but do I choose love or money?
Oh, wow.
So
That's a great concept.
yeah.
There's so many steps in creating a feature film.
Right.
I mean, from just coming up with the ideas to the script to the casting to the
Right.
shooting, the editing, the whole thing.
Right.
What stage, if you're allowed to say, I don't know, no spoilers obviously, but
Right.
what stage are you in creating that the Love of Money?
The
Where
Love
you
of
at?
Money, like
Like where are you at in the process of creating that?
well,
film?
at the moment I got my script done.
Okay.
I took it was supposed to be originally a short film.
Uh-huh.
And then I got a health scare, and I was like, well, it's either I go big or go home.
I
And I
love
just
that.
decided I'm going to go do it as a feature film. So I extended the film and got a director who I got to work with 10 years ago on her film. So she decided she's going to direct it, and at the moment we're kind of like looking at funding the film and then looking for actors, and probably be out next year.
That's awesome.
So we're going to be shooting it in 3 weeks. So that's the aim for what
In the
we're doing.
U.S. Or you back
In New
home?
Zealand, but
Gotcha.
yeah. The second film might be in the US. Who knows? You never know.
I'll never know.
I think if you're a Disney kid, I think you'll love the next film
Awesome.
because it's based around like Cinderella, but Cinderella meets Pop World.
Got you.
And it's an LGBT story, people. So it's good for pride.
For sure.
Yeah.
Very exciting. When doing features,
Mhm.
it takes, like you said, like it won't even be out until next year.
Right.
So how do you keep people engaged, right? Because you can only put out so much. You can't spoil it. There's a trailer maybe. How do you personally stay engaged with social media and your fans or your followers or whatever you do, like consistently, like day to day? How are you interacting? Because you can't just be like, I'm making a movie, talk to you in a year, right? You have to be. So what is your best outlet for that?
I think I cannot like ruin anything in general.
Right.
I put myself into another project. Like if I finish the film, I'll come and do the show.
Okay.
And once the show's finished, then I'll.
Oh, of course, you have Teatime.
I got Teatime Beeches, or I'll go and do my personal, like a video for my personal channel.
Let's talk about a little bit about your personal.
Okay.
What kind of content are you putting out there?
Well, my very first video was actually a dance video. Well, actually no, it was me filming leaves. I was in the park, and I'm just like, okay, cool.
Like a cinematic sort of thing?
Yeah, kind of like that, and then it progressed to like lip syncing songs to bands that I became friends with.
Are you good at lip syncing? I mean, TikTok could be the app for you. Do you have
Could
one?
be, but yeah. I think I did that before TikTok, so maybe they got that from me, I don't know.
A lot of people right now are kind of make fun of TikTok as being for kids.
Right.
But at a time, I mean, that was Facebook.
I mean, they said
right?
the same
and
thing
now
about
it's
Vine.
a massive platform for old people.
Right.
So, I mean, TikTok could be a massive thing if you get on it early enough.
I mean, like, well, can you remember what they said about Vine? Like, Vine was like the most stupidest thing ever, and then you got all these big guys from Vine.
One of my biggest regrets is not even doing Vine.
I did Vine.
How did it go?
Oh, went okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wasn't at the same numbers as like Yoshua Mendes, Jack and Jack. Those kind of
those are
people.
big numbers. Those are very big numbers.
Right. But I decided I wasn't good enough, so I decided I'm gonna quit Vine.
Oh.
Yeah. But we made a really good video, but we decided we're not gonna post it.
When did you thinking you're not good enough? That's tough.
I've
been there. Like, when did you? How did you? Because I'm sure a lot of people that are trying to create also have thought that too. I mean, especially when you're looking at the high-paid content of those people that you mentioned, famous people. How do you change your mindset?
I think I kind of take a break and I kind of look at myself like, is this what I really want to do, or do I want to do something different?
Right.
Do I want to chase what everybody else is chasing, or do I really want to do what I want to do?
Right, I like that.
That's what
I like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that's what I do.
You kind of have an inspiring story in this. I mean, MySpace, and then quitting, and then coming back and trying again, and trying all these different things, and now you're making feature films.
Right. But it's, again, because I started at a young age.
Right.
I started when I was like 15, 16.
Okay, your choice of social media content, creating your films, like being like TikTok and You Now, and like the daily things.
Right.
Making feature films or acting? Like, if you had to pick, big questions here, Dean.
Well, you see, I'm kind of like an all-rounder. So, I'm one of those people that will be like, okay, you gotta stand here, the lighting needs to be good.
Oh, directing.
Like, I do the directing, I do the
camera.
like, on my phone, I wrote the script, I'm the executive producer, and I'm starring.
Okay.
So I kind of do everything. So I oversee everything. So, but I do like the acting part because I can literally just be talented and be like, okay, you tell me what you want.
Got you.
I'll just sit here and you tell me where you want me.
I got you.
Yeah.
What last few things I want to talk about Teatime really quick. What made you come up with the idea? It's obviously very catchy.
Right.
And then who? So that's question one, and then question two is, other than people you're meeting, or who are you meeting here that you want to definitely get on the show, or like down the road, who are you trying to go after so you can interview?
Okay, let me answer your first question.
100%, yeah.
So, with Teatime Beeches, this show actually took 10 years to make.
Wow.
Yeah, it has. And could I actually, does anyone know who B.
Studio
Scott
audience.
is?
Studio audience.
Do you guys know who B. Scott is?
B. Scott.
Yeah, no?
B. Scott? You do. Yeah, so we got one. Tell us about him.
Okay, B. Scott, he had a talk show similar to this.
Love that.
And he had people like Jordan Sparks, Mariah Carey, big names on the show. But he started the show by just like talking to the camera.
Okay.
So he would sometimes be out of the shower, like he would just like do his hair, but like tell his life.
Yeah.
And then it'll lead to interviewing those people. But it would be like in this kind of setting, and I thought, this is so much better. Like, you don't need big lighting, you don't need the makeup, nothing.
Your show is very raw.
Right.
Right. Not a lot of editing. Right. You
Right.
go, and if you mess up, it shows.
Right. And
which is cool.
Yeah. And I believe like the best parts are the unedited parts. So like if you fall off a chair,
100%.
that's the best part that people will remember.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So what do you see 5 years from now for strictly talking about? Obviously, you got your.
Well, I
features.
haven't answered your second question.
Oh, you're right.
Sorry.
Great
no.
answers.
Well, okay. Who do I want on the show? Well, I don't know. Maybe Thomas Sanders, Connor Tryon, like those big people.
Sure.
Maybe I think the number one
Maybe
person
Room
or
two.
number two people.
Room
Two.
Probably.
Yeah, we had Room. Yeah,
Okay,
Room
good.
two. Room two.
Legends. I've heard great
Right.
things. I've heard great things.
They actually did a good job. Yeah.
Terribly nervous. I was so nervous.
What?
Big crowd. I was very nervous.
No.
I'm much more comfortable in the host seat.
Yeah, you should host more on my show.
I'm gonna make my own show called Beeches Teatime.
Beeches.
See what happens.
See what happens.
Okay, so big other.
Okay,
Basically big.
so
social
like
media.
two big people that I really want on the show: Mariah Carey, Ryan Gosling. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's big goals. I love it. 5 years from now, Teatime. You want a full studio? You love the iPad? Like, what's going on?
We'll see. Maybe like in 2 years' time, like I'll see then of what I really want to do with the show. Cause I do have another channel coming up, which I'm really
Are
excited.
you gonna announce this right now? On
I'm
your own?
announcing this right now.
Holy shoot!
Okay.
You don't swear on your channel.
Well, okay. So the channel is exclusively gonna be announced at VidCon, but I'm gonna let you guys, cause you guys are family. The new show is called Dinner with a Guest.
Dinner with a guest.
And I like the concept because it's basically meeting with a random guest,
Okay.
but no one knows until the day.
Oh.
So I would know who it is, but I want.
But the people watching would
yeah,
not.
but it'll be through an envelope. So as soon as I get the envelope, I cannot open it until the night.
Oh, so you don't know either?
I would know, but but they don't know.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's happening, and then obviously my movies, hopefully with Netflix, and then I have another film, and then I think we're doing a film, aren't we?
Rumor has it, Dean.
Yes, we're doing a film, a Christmas short film. Yes.
Clearly a lot of big things.
Yes.
You got your consistency. You got your features. You got
But,
your
like-
tea time. Where can all those people unless you have some? Do you have any last words?
Like I wanted to be a feature creator at Big on Bobby's time. That's one thing.
Done. 5
Done.
years. You can do it next year, bro. Where can people find you? So that's possible, right? Because you need the numbers. I mean, unfortunately, we all need numbers. Where
Right.
can the people find you?
Oh, just on all social media, Facebook. I got a fan page. You guys can go like that up. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all those.
Love it. And
Yeah.
also subscribe to this channel.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for watching Teatime Beeches. Dean, thank you for letting me host.
No worries.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
You did a good job, actually.
Thank you.
It's coming from my job, guys.
And that's it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys.
Take it easy.